guys know what this load is, because I already told you. So pay attention. You guys are going 3,000 foot a second. I'm gonna go one click left. Well, it
feels like you're getting punched in the face.
Got it again. I think I got it where it belongs. By the time I flipped it up, it hit too. So this is what I got to work with, putting this M1 back together. As you saw, I started with a completely standard stock M1A composite standard stock. And so this is where I'm going to end up with this thing, I think. But first, on top we got this is a super sniper scope, and I can't remember. I think it's 16 power, maybe. I don't know, 10 power. Got a Sadlac mount here that we're going to put on it, and of course the stripped the bare receiver bolt, which I did a job of lapping the lugs in. I'm in the process of starting to put this M1A, that was a standard M1A, I'm in the process of starting to put it back together. And what I'm doing here now is I'm just going to lap the bolt a little bit into the receiver. And what I've done is I've mixed up a batch of some grease and some of this stuff, 220 grit. I think I'll run a little of that, and then I'll work it down to some 320 grit, and then maybe some 600 grit, and then just to check the contact patch on the lugs to make sure they all got full engagement. I just got a little bit of lapping, and this is what I'm doing. I just kind of get in there with this, and I'll show you what I use to if you look, what you see there is I got a case. I've split a case, and then I put a spring in between on it. I did that on it. If you, as you can you get a see, I think that's a pretty good pattern there. I think that lapped in good. Didn't take much, so okay. Lapped in the, of course, that's what the other side looks like. So got the bolt lapped in. I'm gonna try to get the barrel put on it today. See if I can maybe even get the chamber reamed on it. See how things go. Here's the stuff that I think you're gonna need. I'm gonna need to get this barrel screwed on to the receiver here. Actually, a better way to say it is to screw the receiver onto the barrel. And there's some specialized tools you need, of course, and I got the barrel wrench for the M1 barrel, and I've got my homemade wrench for the receiver. You can see here, I made it a double handle, so even pressure can be applied both directions, both sides at the same time, as opposed to just one side, which I think is not the best way to torque that down, or turn it loose even to take a barrel off. But it works very well. But for the last little bit, I think you generally need two people to get it just right. And of course, you're going to need your front your flash suppressor on it with the no sight, but the base there, because you're going to use this tool to put on that front sight base to get a level for the front of it. And then this tool here fits in on the receiver so that you can put a level on it, put it on the receiver, and then you can use it to reference your level point, because ultimately what you want to do here is you want to get the receiver and the barrel perfectly aligned with each other. And of course I got a gauge here for checking degrees of angle, which actually worked very well when I did my barrel. I got some anti-seize here I'm going to use on the threads, some tape that I'm going to use to tape up the receiver to try to protect it against getting marked up. And then we're going to see if we can't get this barrel twisted on here, and at which point I can start trying to ream the chamber for proper size. All right. But yeah, I got a Criterion stainless steel 22-inch 1 in 10 twist National Match barrel, National Match flash hider with bayonet lug, National Match front sight, and of course the gas system parts. And I've going to put a Schuster adjustable gas plug in it. I'm going to put a hooded rear National Match rear sight in it. Of course, a National Match op rod guide. Op rod guide rod. And so that's it. The rear sights. And I'm going to put this all into a Archangel stock. All right, so got my work ahead of me to do.